I wanted to talk to you guys about something. Yeah, I'm at the gym. I was gonna work out, but every time this hits my mind. This is why I hate socializing and communicating with people. Every time, listen, when used to hang around with kids that were my age, around my age, or like 1 year older than me or 1 year younger than me, or my exact age, what happens? I get betrayed. I get stabbed in my back and stabbed through my heart. But what happens when I try to sit here and socialize with kids, sit here throughout years for 12 for 12 years of my life. No, for almost 13 years. No, for 13 years of my life. Almost 13 years, I've got stabbed in the back by my own family. I got betrayed. What happens when one of my friends say, guess what one of my friends say? Nobody loves you. Neither your mother, neither your father, neither. Kids around my age keep saying, oh, that's why your father left you. Keep talking about me. They keep talking about my father not being there. What they do, they put their hands on me, punch me. Or like, then, when I try to do something back, there'll always be somebody to stop it. When I try to do something back. And here's the crazy thing. But then, yeah, when I try to hang around people, when I try to hang around people that's younger than me, I get called a pervert. People talking about something, oh, they're going to press charges against me. Because I'm hanging around with kids that's younger than me. But see, there's a thing about there's my reasons. But I don't do anything to these little kids. I just spend time with them. Go over their house. I'm not being weird. I'm not trying to be weird. I do everything. I buy them snacks. I damn near spent $200 on some kids that was younger than me, around 9 through 11. 9, one was 9 years old, and the other one, the highest one was 11. And they say, oh, but guess what? They lied. They lied and told their parents that I would show my private area at the pool. First, it was in the changing room of the pool. It was the two boys. What? And then every time when I try to explain it to the parent, they be like, oh, I'm busy. Oh, the parents asleep. They weren't asleep when they were telling their parents that how I was being a pervert, showing my private area. I wasn't going like this, flashing it. I was changing my clothes. Cause see, there's the thing I didn't know about the changing room. You know, I thought it was also a shower thing, but a different way. I didn't even know they had a changing room. But usually, if they had had a changing room, there's other people before me have literally changed without being in the changing room. So now they're telling me, oh, I can't hang around with you. They can't hang around with me no more. They can't do this. They can't do that with me anymore. But guess what it is? One of the kids said, even though his parents, yeah, they know. They know. Yes, you. One of the kids says, he says, even though my mother told me something playing with you, messing with you, I'ma still talk to you. Out of nowhere, boom. He wants to lash out, yelling, talking about something gonna beat my ass, threaten me and shit. But this is the thing. But still, he can't do that. But I'm that same person that spent $200 on him mostly him. On his sister. Not really. But still, he gave the snacks eyeball, he shared it with his sister. So I spent money on both of them. Now I want my $200 back. But they talking about something, oh, you ain't getting your money back. Cause since they want to sit here lie to the parents, now they want to talk about something, they can't be around me no more. Now they want to talk about some, oh, getting pressed charges against. It's crazy. So I go to school. I do this. So I mostly play with kids that are younger than me. But then here comes the teacher. Here comes mostly Mr. Lewis, one of my teachers. Not even a teacher, but just a staff. He just be sitting there sometimes, just helping. But he doesn't really teach now. He just like a one-on-one for one of the classmates, Amari. Yes. So when he's not, why is he in our class? But anyways, they'll be like, why are you hanging around playing with these kids' toys, and why are you bringing around with a table to school? Why are you sitting here playing with little kids that's younger? You need to be hanging around kids your age. Obviously, he doesn't know the story. But when he says he knows, my question is to you, Mr. Lewis, sir, why are you sitting here still telling me that I need to sit here play around with kids that my age? When I played around with kids my age, they talking about some shooting me. If he says he knows the story, why does he keep saying I need to hang around with kids my age? But when I play around with kids younger than me, he's still on some, oh, you need to stop playing around kids that's younger than you. Yeah, I'm going to mustache too. Proud of myself. I would like that. And a beard. Stuff like that. But back to the part. He